Hello everyone, I am Tara the Fox, and welcome back to more Let's Play Demonheart. In the last episode, we got a job, because we're poor. And we found out our boss is pregnant. And now we're here at our house having the night off, but some commotion in the front door easily woke us up. And our mother is arguing with some men and pleading with them even. What the hell is going on here? Let's find out. Suddenly, a city guard barged in. I didn't know this man. I trust that you are bright. I could see more guards through the front door.
Please, her father isn't even here.
Wolf, restrain this woman. One of the guards held my mother back. Can I help you?
You are under arrest for the murder of our town healer and treason against our town.
Holy shit, what?
I'm telling you, she couldn't kill a mouse.
Orchid?
Yes, you have murdered the witch Orchid and all the good townspeople who will perish without her aid.
What? I've been ordered not to talk with you, wicked creature. You may have tricked our benefactor witch into trusting you, but I will not be another one of her victims.
Come in silence. Your public execution awaits.
You can kill me, but the real enemy will still be on the loose. I mean, what about our baby? What became of Mr. Engardo? Where's your proof, asshole? I want your proof. Stop pretending, murderer. You gutted Orchid and splattered the walls with her blood. Jesus Christ. Dude, where's your proof? I was here all night. You could see me sleeping. Then you pushed her body into the stove in a feeble attempt to get rid of the overwhelming evidence. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. The smoke drew attention and we broke in to discover the gruesome scene. Her head was hanging out of the oven, her face still unrecognizable. There's no doubt of what you've done. There's no proof that it was me! You are the evil snake who infiltrated Orchid's home and made her turn away from the rest of the town. Be silent and move. They forcibly dragged me through the door.
My child has done nothing. May the demons find you all.
Yeah, Mom, you tell them. I had never watched an execution in feline. Wait, execution? Don't I get a trial? I mean, come on! Even in the Alice in Wonderland books, the Queen of Hearts still gave a trial. Jesus, where's my trial, assholes? I had seen the execution grounds, but only from a distance. I can never force myself to watch. But now I was walking those very same grounds. Lord Second rarely issued execution orders. A person would need to commit a truly horrible crime to get there. But I had done nothing. Now I understood why that place had a fence. There was an angry mob on the other side, shouting insults at me. Justice! You murdered our sick! But I didn't do it! Where's my trial to prove I did this? My son! My brother! My daughter! I'm innocent, though! You should burn like our beloved Orchid! Justice! This isn't justice? If only there was something I could do. Anyone who would believe me. Where was Mark? Yeah, that asshole.
The ramp. Make this quicker for all of us.
Apologies, I didn't mean to talk over you, buddy. Wait, I wish to speak with Mark, the city guard. You'll speak to Lord Second directly. He is waiting ahead. Come along, don't make me use force. And of course, Mark is not here. Shocker. Even if we were nice, he still wouldn't be here, so... Oh, what a useless asshole. When we ascended the ramp, I found some more grim-looking men waiting for me. But there was also a crouching figure that didn't belong there. The old man whom I seemed to have met somewhere before.
How did you get up here, old man?
I wish to give the condemned her last blessing.
The Lord send no priest. Who let him in? A priest? It hardly mattered anymore. Duck down behind that wall, old man, or we'll have to kill you too. We can't have a cultist performing rites at a public execution.
Are you innocent, child?
Of course I am. He gently squeezed my hand.
When the Father's descendants come to walk this earth, the twisted world that has scorned you will be gone. The ones who are true will be held high, and punishment will only arrive on those who deserve it. But that day is not today, and I will wait for you, child.
What use is that to me?
Are you finished? Over here, convict.
The guard yanked me to his side, handing me over to the executioner. The world around me spun at the sight of the killings of paradise. Lord Second was down with his men. The common folk dared not approach them, but his words rang loudly for everyone to hear.
By my lordly rights, I hereby sentence right who stands before me to death by beheading.
But I am innocent! You asshole, Lord Second! Give me my trial! It seemed no one but the old cultist believed me. The guards just wanted to get it over with. A huge masked man shoved me towards the guillotine, and I fell to my knees. I closed my eyes and waited. Ow. Suddenly, I was someplace else. Looking up, I saw the bloody guillotine from which I had fallen. I don't know why I keep calling guillotine, it's guillotine. I couldn't feel my body, but I was still there. What am I? I thought. Am I just a... I wanted to scream, but couldn't. It didn't work. I slowly became aware of the strange, sick reality around me. The screams of the burning people were deafening. Huge footsteps were shaking the ground, but it didn't affect me, because I seemed to be... floating. I didn't want to look down. I knew there was nothing there. I wanted to disappear, but I couldn't. Why was I still aware? I saw people running around, and dying. Oh, here's a creepy image. Infernal beasts were slaughtering everyone, but they seemed to ignore me. Perhaps a floating head wasn't such an attractive entity to terrorize, especially since I was already dead. There was nothing else for me to do in this landscape of insanity but to move around and look for something. The screams of the burning noises were constant. I could almost ignore them. I searched for something to help me. Something. Or someone. A friend, maybe? But it seemed I never had any friends. Then I found a face in the flames. A demonic face. Hello? But he couldn't see me. He was someplace else. Then the fire gave way to an actual demon child. He seemed unreal, unlike the other demons who were only shadows. His body was twisted back, spasming in agony, yet he spoke to me. Demonheart! That was a weird little glitch, but okay. But here's where we would have met the first introduction to deciphering these codes, but again, I do like to head into the library one, because she explains what they are and how to work them. And once again, like I said before, expect the title to be most of the ciphering. The codes. Demonheart. Keeping me. Salvend. And this time around... Hey. This time around, though, it's a little bit different. He's saying it's keeping him enslaved. Rotted men. Which leads up to tormented. Tormented. Anyone seen my LP of Tormentum? Haha. Okay, that's horrible advertisement. Get out of here. I'll remove myself. Then he faded away. So the Demonheart's keeping him enslaved and tormented. What does that mean? The dying people appeared to run through me, and the other demons avoided me. It was as if I didn't exist. I knew I had to find the demon boy again. He was the only one who acknowledged my existence. So I kept floating around, searching for him. The pain, it's... Babe, unreal! Babe, it's unreal! The pain, it's unreal! It's unreal! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Babe Unreal is pretty funny. But nope, it's actually unbearable. Just need to spell it out. More myth! The pain is unbearable, and my mother. So I'm trying to spell, but I'm not fast enough. Oop. Where'd he go, me? There we go. He disappeared again, but I knew I would find him. Finally, I saw the demon child standing up ahead. He was still twisted back and screaming in agony. I saw a glimpse of something behind his hooved feet. It was my body. The boy kept screaming. His pain was more terrifying than all the death I'd witnessed. It was my first real nightmare. Is this death? It felt real. Why can I still feel the ground with my hands? Wait, where are we?
Rise from the dead, will you? God's damn demon.
You can rise all you want now. You'll rot here until you're a demon skeleton. What was wrong with that man? He was yelling at me, but I could hardly understand him. You think you crossed over us? You crossed us over? Think you could break the laws you see fit because you sold your soul to the God's damn demons? My sons and grandsons will work here and spit on you as I do now. Well, if they want to, sure, but you really shouldn't force them. I finally dared to touch my throat. I was whole, but I was still not certain this was life. And that is how I ended up in prison. So we're alive again. Somehow. But he keeps calling us a demon. So that gives me worry. Soon after I made sure my body was whole again, I realized that I still had the amulet Orchid gave me. Just as I've been unable to remove it, so have the people who put me here. They took all my belongings and dressed me in rags, but the jeweled amulet still warms my neck in this cold dungeon. Yeah, in the last episode, we tried to get that off, but it refused to move, so I imagine it's the same thing with them. They couldn't remove it. It will be a means of communication, Orchid said. But with whom? She is dead. I couldn't tell what time it was when I last fell asleep, nor when I awoke. Time is only an illusion in this damp dungeon. I don't even know how long I've been here. Months, I think? I tried counting meals, but ended up losing track of the numbers, especially since I've been dreaming about this place too. I don't think this is the prison of Feline. I can't hear any other inmates. The guard refuses to tell me anything useful. He always throws my food on the ground and spits on it. He also spits on me when he can reach me, and lashes his whip at the bars of my cell. He despises me, but above all, I think he's afraid of me. He is convinced that I have something to do with demons. I've been recalling that night for so long. The special dinner with Orchid when she revealed that she was with child. No one else was aware of it. She wanted to keep it a secret. That's why she needed someone else to receive her customers. Next thing I knew, she was dead. No one seemed to know or care about her baby, It was only their sick brothers, sons, and daughters and their justice. And then I remember how I fell in the cobblestone without my body. But now it's here, and I think I might be going insane. I'd probably go insane too, so I don't blame you, Bright. Soon, after I ended up here, someone came to see me.
Demon! You have a visitor.
The guard spat inside my cell. It was Mark. And so here's where the two decisions that affect his dialogue come into play. Not a lot, but still a slight difference. If anyone could help me, it was my betrothed.
Bright, it grieves me to see you in this state.
I'm innocent. Surely you believe me. No, I'm afraid not. His face was stone cold, as if he didn't recognize me. I remember you said you wanted to replace Orchid as the new healer witch. You meant to accomplish this by killing her? I thought you were smarter than this, Bright. I'm not that stupid, dumbass. There is little hope for your sentence to be undone. The people firmly believe you are the murderer. It would take magic to convince them otherwise.
Everyone hates you, Bright.
I am not a knight yet, but I soon will be. Surely you understand that one in high services of our town and kingdom must not be related to an outlaw. I have come to bid you farewell. You poor coward. Go and suck your lord's dick. Just go, asshole. Also, get your ass rammed too while you're at it. He shook his head solemnly and left without another word. Yep. So, slight differences. If you never made that conversation saying that you would kill Orchid, he would just say, "Oh, I'm so sorry to see you like this. I'm so sorry. I can't do shit." Pretty much. That pig should not have come here to tell me if he couldn't help. But if Mark could come visit me, why haven't I seen my family? Maybe only law officers are allowed here. Yeah, that's a good question. How come Mom and Dad haven't visited me? I'm like their only child, apparently. Unless they're using that extra room to make into more babies! God damn it, I knew I was replaceable at some point. Sometimes I wonder if it's been months or years. One day, or night, as I lay in the dust, I heard a raspy voice calling out to me.
Here, kitty, kitty.
I opened my eyes to a shadow of a huge man crouching at my arm's reach. I immediately recognized he was not my guard, and strangely, I felt fear more than anything. It took me a moment to realize the man was on the other side of the bars. He had left something on the ground in my cell.
So, this little thing.
He was only a dark shape. The torchlight behind him shone in my eyes, but I knew I had never met him. He turned to look back, and some light reflected in his teeth. I thought I caught a glimpse of a grin on his face. I crawled closer to check what he had left for me. It was a small cake in a paper cup. I was shocked. Good kitten.
I hear you babies from feline fancy sweets. Even dangerous outlaws such as yourself.
What? Why would you bring me this? Thought it might cheer you up. Yeah, I know, my voice for him is horrible. But we're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately, because this is not fully voice acted for everything. Where are you from, buddy? You have no idea who I am, do you? No. Sorry. Makes sense with you being a domestic feline kitty.
I'm almost sorry that they don't have a better prison for soft little girls like you.
But let me tell you, that shithead guard of yours is a nice guy. You obviously haven't been to Scarswell. Scarswell, our neighbor city governed by the tyrant Lord Mace. I've been hanging around prisons for a long time. You should see what we do to girls like you in Scarswell. So you're another asshole prison guard, huh? The other guy's pal from Scarswell? Oh, the mouth on you. What would you do if I was his replacement? You're all the same to me, at this point.
Hey! That's enough socializing with the prisoner, sir.
She is nothing special, as you can surely see. She is nothing. Is that so? Except, of course, that she is a demon and a murderer. They must have told you.
Are you a demon, sweetheart?
Yes, and you are both fucked. Oh, well. The godforsaken snake thinks it's all a joke. Even as a demon, she is still only a commoner who committed a cowardly crime. She sold her soul for nothing, if you ask me. Oop. Banging stuff already. Good job, me. It's a good thing I'm not asking you. You're used to having a lot of authority here, huh? Over this one poor, tortured convict. I am only doing my duty. I'd prefer if these demons and witches could disintegrate and leave this world at peace, but it ain't happening. Dude, you do realize that Orchid was a witch herself, right? Are you telling her to go piss off and you're glad she's dead? What are you trying to say, buddy? Would you prefer it if I were to disintegrate also? No, sir. I said no such thing. Apologies if I came across as impolite. I don't think she's worth talking to is all. I'll be the judge of that. You shut up before I wipe the floor with your useless hide.
So, I've seen you. Not your best hair day, I imagine.
I'm much prettier out in the open. Well, I'd take you home if it were up to me, but you'll have to wait for someone else. The stranger threw one last glance at me, but I still couldn't see his face. He left without giving me any explanation. Yeah, like, why the fuck are you bothering me, buddy? And I'm left to spend another day in the darkness of this cold dungeon.
You, demon, wake up!
Aw, but I don't wanna. Why?
Your cell's unlocked. Get out.
You said why, not that. Why are you releasing me? Not me, your new friends. Which ones? Blasted demon. Spits on the ground. You've got friends in the Southern Alliance. Well, not on this side of the Alliance. The Southern Alliance. Wait, the Southern Alliance? It must mean that the Lord of Feline agreed to form some kind of deal with the Lord of Scarswell. I don't know why Lord Second agreed to that when he stated publicly many times that he thinks of Lord Mace and his ways. The man who was here earlier, the guard called him Sir. Could he be one of the notorious Scarswell Knights? These friends, what do they want from me? Some kind of mission, hopefully to get you killed for good. Out with you, your new bitch of a friend is waiting upstairs. And I'll be back for you one day with a stick shoved up your ass, asshole. Stumbling out of my cell, I find a spiral stairway leading upward into darkness. I climb the stairs for a long time, but the place hardly becomes any brighter. I don't know what kind of prison this is. Finally, I come upon a hallway. It is lined up with old tortured equipment. There's a light coming from the distance. The shadows move as the woman carrying the torch emerges from the other side to meet me. Her fancy white cloak reflects the light as she walks. A white cloak is normally the wares of Scarswell law officers. It's becoming clear. It's clasped as a wall-shaped emblem.
Don't be afraid. I'm the one who brought the order for your release. My name is Rose Jaden. I'm an ambassador of Scarswell.
She looks more like a cutthroat to me. Hello, Ambassador.
Lord Mace and Lord Second have finally formed the alliance that my lord proposed.
Oh, really? The Knights and Ambassador of Scarswell are now officially your superiors. You don't have to be formal with me, though. Where are we? Can we tell me that? This is a prison for demons, mad witches, and other monstrous law offenders. It's just outside of Feline, but well underground. Not many people are familiar with its existence. Demons? We lock up demons? So they say, but I don't think they could actually keep demons here. Half demons maybe. Actual demons can't survive in this world. Oh, were you wondering why you are here? Why you resurrected after death and are therefore considered a part demon thing? Is there some evidence to me being a demon? Or is it just what people think? Your resurrection is all the evidence anyone would need. It really has something to do with demons. This is known. As for the people, most of them believe you are dead. Okay, fair enough. Why did our lords form an alliance? Lord Mace has always wanted to be friendly terms with the other southern settlements. Your lord seemed to think he could do this on his own, until trouble started. But for Scarecewell to be forming alliances within the kingdom, what does the king have to say about that? Lord Mace is protecting the king's land in his absence. Would the king prefer it if we left Feline to be destroyed? Destroyed?
Something strange is happening in the forest east of Feline. Wargs have started to come out and attack your city.
Oh, now you decided to talk? Okay, cool. What are wargs? Ever taken a walk into the deep forest? You obviously haven't. Yes, I obviously haven't. I've been poor. I'm too dirt-ass poor to go and travel and do shit. God. You think I'm made of money? No, I'm not. I'm trying to feed myself and two other people, my parents, with my job. Jesus Christ, people. So freaking rude. So freaking rude. Well, wargs are like wolves, except much worse, and they attack humans. Chased up a tree, your cat lord cried for Scarecewell's aid. We did what we could and pushed the beasts back into the forest, but the attacks never stopped. The kitten army now holds a camp at a more convenient location as defense against the porn beasts. This is where you and I are headed. Why me, though?
With the healing capabilities you have shown, you will be of vital use in the war.
What healing capabilities? Your head, dummy. It grew back on, didn't it? Oh. It did? How quickly did I recover? In less than an hour, I was told. That's pretty impressive. Not many people know what happened to you after the beheading. It would have raised too much commotion. Your lord said something about setting you free if you help in putting an end to this war. Still, you would not be allowed to live in Feline where everyone saw you executed. Lord Second might get in trouble for housing a Demonheart in his city. Wait, Demonheart? Yes, it's just a cute name for the demon thing that you are.
Oh, I almost forgot. You received a letter from your lord.
That was a horrible way of saying that, but thanks. Clearly not meant for me. See that tight packaging and your mighty cat symbol? I don't want to bother with trying to open it. Cat brain thinks he can hide something. I'll just turn my back while you read that. Alright. Please do.
Prisoner,
Not that I don't care.
if you are reading this, that an agent of Scarswall by the name of Rose Jaden has already given you your orders.
You are to treat the officers of Scarecewell as your superiors. You shall not murder them like you did our benefactor witch. Fuck you, asshole. I hope my letter has not been opened by the wrong hands, because I have a few words of warning for you.
I have always said, a feline convict is worth more than a Scarswall ambassador.
The Scarswallers are only loyal to one another, and only in order to protect their own skins. Still, I trust that this time they will do what's in the best interest of all of us. Formally, there is still a man of mine in command of the camp. Report to him and do not share any unnecessary information with the Scarswellers. They will surely keep themselves informed. Most of our men do not know what you are, and I urge you not to inform them. I am working beyond the king's law on your behalf. You are released on the condition that you obey my orders. Make any discretion and my men will hunt you down and bring you back to the dungeon.
When you return from your mission, you will be granted a new trial.
Not that they ever gave me one to begin with. Those assholes. You never gave me one to begin with. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, at least the Queen of Hearts from Alice in
Come with
Wonderland gave
me.
me.
You'll need to
trial.
wash yourself and don some armor.
Armor? I'm getting armor? Yes, you may be able to revive yourself, but you don't want to keep falling dead. That's a good point. We move on through the dark building until we reach a strange room. Oh, inspection time! There's an impressive bath here, made from an old coffin, I think. This passageway ends in a big metal gate. That might be the exit from this place. There are some empty cells along the wall. Who knows how long they haven't been used? Let's see... Oops, something's glowing. Chains and shackles are everywhere, along with other restraining devices. How many prisoners can hold this place? A broken mirror on the wall reflects the dark shapes of the torture equipment scattered about. It's been such a long time since I've seen my reflection. And we've seen better days. The first thing that grabs my attention is the scar across my neck. Unnaturally dark and jagged, it contaminates my appearance. I can't avert my eyes from it. I only hope that others won't be paying it that much attention. Maybe I can cover it up with some clothing. Shit, did I end it by accident? Oh, there we go. A book on the shelf is tempting me to pick it up, but I shouldn't do it with Rose watching. She seems to be in a hurry. I suppose it's the armor Rose mentioned. It's waiting for me, along with some clean clothes. Finally. There's something else. There we go. Some more spikes. Lovely. I'm lucky there isn't a torture worker here with all this equipment available. I can only imagine the kind of things that used to happen here.
Don't just stand there. Get in the water.
When you're done, take that armor over there. It used to be mine. I'll be waiting outside. Don't try anything stupid. Rose leaves through the dark passageway, and I prepare to enter the creepy coffin bath. The water isn't very warm, but right now, its silky touch feels like a luxury. I have a short time of relief in the water. Nothing can wash away what they did to me, but I am so close to freedom now. Things will never be the same again, but I will not make the same mistakes. After I've done my best to clean and dry myself, I take the armor Rose has left me. It is a sturdy leather armor, beautiful in the making, but maybe a bit old. It was made to protect, but not to encumber, as if for some kind of rogue warrior. Something isn't quite right with this armor. There's something stuck under the belt. It fell out. What is this? Poison? If working with Orchid has taught me anything, this is definitely not a cure. The liquid seems clear and it has no smell. I suppose it's designed to be mixed with someone's food or drink. So we can throw this away now, but we get quite a few interesting options with this later on. So I'll figure out what to do with it later. For now, it stays with me. There's another thing here that catches my attention. I noticed this book while Rose was still here, but I thought she'd object if I took the time to examine it. Picking it up, I see a demon's head on the cover, and the book appears old. Carefully, I lift the cover and sift through the pages, only to find the book is empty. I miss being able to write. I could probably improvise some writing equipment. There is so much on my mind that I need to remember. I don't think anyone will notice this thing is gone. And with that, we take the book, and we're going to start writing into it. Like a little journal. I look at myself in the mirror again. Ugh, I'm all clean and neat now, but probably pale from my gel time. See, exact same picture too. Not really much of a difference. I go out to meet Rose. And with that, we enter chapter 2. But that'll be it for today's episode. I am Tara the Fox. You are the viewer. And I hope to see you next time.